Welcome to the Medical Billing Blueprint podcast, where we break down the complexities of medical billing, revenue cycle management, and healthcare compliance. Join us as we explore strategies, tips, and industry insights to help doctors, practice managers, and medical staff optimize their billing processes and boost practice revenue. Let's get it right with the Billing Blueprint.
Hey everyone, welcome back. So lately you've sent over a bunch of articles, and it's clear you're really interested in AI in healthcare.
Definitely seems to be a hot topic.
It is, and you guys are ready to move past just the hype, right? Forget robot doctors in the future. You want to know how AI is already making a difference for patients today.
You're right on the money. The truth is, AI is already transforming healthcare in ways most people don't even realize.
And that's what we're diving into today. We're talking about the actual tools and strategies healthcare professionals are using, like right now, to elevate patient care.
Think of it this way. We're past the what-if stage with AI in healthcare. Now it's how. How can we use its potential to create better outcomes for patients?
And one area where we see some really incredible promise is AI-powered diagnostics. Like, we've all heard of getting a second opinion. But imagine that second opinion having the ability to spot patterns invisible to even the most experienced doctor.
It really is like having an army of, well, you could almost say invisible experts, constantly analyzing data, offering insights that honestly could very easily be missed by human eyes. Take, for example, Zebra Medical Vision.
Okay.
They developed this AI that analyzes CT scans and x-rays, searching for these subtle signs of anything from liver disease to cardiovascular problems even.
It's incredible to think that AI can identify these markers, often before any symptoms even appear, right?
Right, and even more than that, it can pick out things that a human doctor might miss.
Are there, like, specific examples of how this early detection is actually making a difference?
Absolutely. Take Viz.ai, for example. They've got this AI that analyzes brain scans in minutes. And we're not just talking about spotting a stroke. It pinpoints the exact type, the location, everything.
Wow, that's incredible.
And that speed, that's absolutely crucial with stroke victims because it means doctors can administer those time-sensitive treatments that can, well, mean the difference between a full recovery and permanent disability.
It's literally life-saving technology,
Yeah.
but AI's impact goes beyond just diagnostics, right? I'm really interested in this whole concept of AI-powered monitoring. So it's like extending care beyond the doctor's office into everyday life.
Exactly. We're moving towards a future where healthcare is proactive, not reactive. And AI, well, it's a major, major driver of this whole shift. Imagine like wearing a discrete ECG monitor that's always keeping an eye on your heart rhythm.
And if it detects an irregularity, it, like, alerts your doctor before it even becomes a problem?
Precisely. That's the power of it. It empowers you, the patient, to be more in control of your health and could prevent, some really serious complications down the line.
That's got to be a game changer, especially for people managing chronic conditions. But while all this AI diagnostics and, these wearables are transforming patient care, what about the administrative side of healthcare? I mean, the paperwork, the scheduling nightmares?
Oh, you're not wrong. That's a huge issue. The administrative burden in healthcare is immense, and it can lead to physician burnout, which ultimately impacts patient care, right?
It's like you go to the doctor to feel better, but the system itself is bogged down by inefficiencies.
Yeah.
And this is where I think AI could really be a game changer. Imagine AI-powered scheduling systems. No more frustrating no-shows. Booking appointments is a breeze.
And don't forget about the potential for AI to completely revolutionize electronic health records, EHRs.
Which, let's be honest, can be a nightmare for everyone involved.
Absolutely. We're talking about algorithms that help with data entry, provide real-time clinical decision support, and can analyze mountains of patient data to identify patterns and trends that honestly, we might not even know to look for.
So AI is like a super efficient assistant for healthcare providers.
In a way.
Yeah.
Freeing them up to do what they do best, care for their patients.
Exactly. By taking over these tedious, repetitive tasks, AI lets healthcare professionals focus on what matters most, building relationships and providing the best possible care for their patients.
It seems like the possibilities are pretty much endless, but we've got to take a quick break. When we come back, let's talk about AI-powered chatbots and how they're changing the game for patients. For all this talk about how AI is changing healthcare, it seems like one place that could really use a tech upgrade is the waiting room itself.
You're telling me. Talk about a place where you can practically feel the anxiety in the air.
Exactly. And you're often already feeling uncertain, maybe even a bit overwhelmed. Wouldn't it be amazing if, I don't know, if there was some way to make that entire experience smoother, more informative even?
You're thinking about AI-powered chatbots and virtual assistants, huh?
Right. Like, what if those could be what's already making navigating healthcare less of a headache, even, dare I say, enjoyable?
It's already closer to that than you might think. These aren't, those old clunky chat bots just spitting out canned responses. We're talking sophisticated AI systems designed specifically to guide and support you throughout your entire healthcare journey.
So less like talking to a robotic phone menu and more like having, I don't know, a really helpful guide by your side, ready with answers to questions and like personalized support.
Exactly. Picture this.
Yeah.
Instant access to information about, say, your appointment details or medication reminders, even personalized health information, all right there on your phone.
So it's like having a personal healthcare concierge available 24/7.
It's kind of like that, yeah.
And that's got to be a game changer, not just for patients, but for, the entire healthcare system.
Absolutely. It makes things easier for everyone. For patients like you, it comes down to accessibility, convenience. It makes it so much easier to navigate what can often feel like this really complex and honestly kind of overwhelming system.
And for healthcare providers too, right?
Well, think about it. Think about all the time, all the resources that get eaten up by routine questions or just administrative tasks. AI-powered chatbots, they take care of that. They streamline everything. And that frees up the healthcare professionals to focus on what really matters.
Yeah.
You, the patient, and making sure you're getting the best possible care.
So AI is like stepping in to handle those essential but maybe kind of repetitive tasks, and that allows providers to dedicate their expertise where it's needed most.
Right.
Are there like actual examples of how hospitals are already using this technology effectively?
Oh, absolutely. A lot of hospitals are starting to integrate AI chatbots right into their websites. Think of it like a virtual receptionist. Need to know how to get to the lab. Visiting hours. Ask the chatbot.
Which, let's face it, are things that, you often find yourself scrambling for information about at the last minute.
For sure.
And it's amazing to think that these seemingly small changes can make a big difference in like reducing patient anxiety and just improving the overall healthcare experience. But these AI systems can do more than just, tell you where to park, right?
You're right. We're seeing chatbots that can offer, actual personalized health advice, like reminding you to take your medication or giving you helpful tips for managing, say, a chronic condition.
It'd be like having like a pocket-sized health coach available 24/7, offering support and guidance, and it's all tailored to you.
Exactly. And honestly, this is still early days. Imagine a future where AI is helping us, I don't know, predict and prevent illness before you even know you're sick.
Okay, now that sounds a little like something out of a sci-fi movie.
I know, right?
But is that really where this is all headed?
It might seem far-fetched, but with how fast AI is advancing, it's closer than we think. Like personalized treatment plans tailored to you, your genetic makeup, your lifestyle. These are all possibilities AI is opening up.
It's both incredibly exciting and a little, I don't know, a little daunting to imagine.
Definitely.
But with all this talk about the amazing things AI can do, I think it's really important to remember that this is powerful technology and it needs to be developed and, implemented responsibly.
100%.
Yeah.
And that's something we need to be really careful about as we move forward with all of this.
I think that's a really important point. As amazing as all this sounds, AI in healthcare has to be about, more than just cool technology. We have to make sure it's actually making things better for patients, not creating new problems.
Exactly. And that means being incredibly careful about how we develop and use this technology, especially when you think about things like potential bias in algorithms.
Right.
We have to make sure AI is being used to close healthcare gaps, not, accidentally widen them.
It's almost like we're standing on the edge of this whole new era in healthcare, one where technology could empower both patients and providers in ways we never even imagined before. But I've got to ask, with all this talk about AI, are doctors, as we know them, are they on their way out?
I get why people ask that. I really do. Because, let's face it, AI has the potential to change, like almost every aspect of healthcare, right? But at the end of the day, I really believe that human connection, that human touch, it'll always be essential, especially when it comes to something as important as healthcare. We're talking about people's lives here. And people, they need empathy, they need understanding, that connection that you can only really get from another human being.
Yeah, that makes sense. Because as good as AI might get at, analyzing data or identifying patterns, it's ultimately just a tool, right? It's there to assist healthcare professionals, not to replace them.
Think of it like this. AI is like, okay, imagine you have this incredibly skilled assistant by your side, someone who can process information in the blink of an eye and give you different options. But the big decisions, the ones that require, intuition, compassion, a deep understanding of what it means to be human, those always need a human touch, a skilled physician who can weigh all the factors.
So it's not about AI versus doctors. It's more about like how they can work together, almost like a partnership.
Exactly. We bring different strengths to the table.
Hmm.
AI excels at analyzing those huge data sets, picking out those subtle patterns, providing insights that would take a human being, honestly, probably years to uncover on their own.
It's like having like a super powered sidekick helping doctors be the absolute best they can be.
It can help us improve patient outcomes. It can change the way we approach health and wellness altogether. It's a really, really exciting time to be involved in medicine.
It really sounds like we're on the brink of something incredible. As we wrap up our deep dive today, is there like one key takeaway you hope our listeners, really take to heart?
More than anything, I want everyone listening to walk away feeling excited and hopeful about the future of healthcare. Because AI, it's not just some, buzzword or fad. It's a powerful tool that's already making a real difference for real people, and it has the potential to change everything. We're moving into a whole new era of healthcare, one where technology and human expertise work hand in hand to help us all live healthier, better lives.
And that's something worth being excited about. Thanks for taking this deep dive with us today, and until next time, stay curious.